Like,
this is his first Storm game. When did he get the game?
I mean, I can understand. I can understand not playing the game, but what's so hard about pressing triangle,
spamming alts,
X,
that's probably the
and
only
then
way he knows how to get damage.
circle,
You should have had a higher tolerance for that. If it was me and I was going up against someone who was new to the game, I would have had a higher tolerance for that. I would have dealt with it. But then after the match, I would have showed them how to fight instead of doing that, retaliating. I do that too. Come on, we all do that. We all do that. We all talk shit after somebody else. That's it.
Jin has a Blake color? The hell? Why does it work? That's what I want to know. Anyway.
I thought you said you deleted cross.
Delete cross tag, but there's a new patch and they patched a lot of dumb stuff and they buffed all the Persona characters, so I'm happy. Just, the patch isn't officially out yet, but I'm kind of just showing like what the patch actually entails, why I like it, and then I'm just gonna explain how I currently feel about the game and like why I deleted the game actually. Ghost stick, I see.
You don't.
Nah, he not a stoner. He not a stoner. See what that? See, Jamal, that was not sweet. That was ghost dick. You see.
I ain't always on about some ghost dick. His mouth open right now. Stop it.
Ghost dick.
He always on about some ghost dick. Like, it's the only thing on his mind. Everyone starts, second someone start coughing. Damn, ghost just shot some ectoplasm down your throat.
Jump shot, I know you not talking, bro. I know you not talking.
Yes, I know I'm the one who made up. I made it up like 2 years ago. And you still on about some ghost dick.
Listen, nigga, I know you not talking when your hairline is...
Yes, I'm not salty about it, bro, cause I just want to cough, but you won't let me cough. He like, oh, now I'm ghost shoving the dick down your throat again. You should stop opening your mouth, you sucking the ghost off. I'm like, nice, stop. Jeez.
This team color actually looks cool together.
What team?
I'm using a Jin Narukami.
DeLorean, your mouth open too. A ghost might slice some in. Shut up.
So basically, listen, man. Listen,
what
man.
did you say baby for? Bruh, I bet that ghost free. That ghost is deep throating your mouth, bruh. On me, go to sleep. You better not be snoring, bruh. I feel bad for you if you're snoring.
Oof.
Don't snore with your mouth open. Do not snore with your mouth open. That ghost gonna get freaky. I'm not gonna get tricked by no ghost. I'm not what? Ghosts be freaky, bro.
Once people join the stream, I'm gonna start getting into this because this is actually interesting to me. This new patch. How would I show this? Actually, let me start off with the team. Everybody knows this team. I think everybody hates this team too. You ain't never seen a team like this. Team Scythe? Oh no. It's a struggle. I should probably have them both on Ruby Gordo.
Man, I've been so bored. I don't know what to play.
Yeah, must be hard not having PSN, huh?
No, I still have it.
Oh fuck. You won't have it for long though. This is fact.
Yep.
Get ready.
Okay, so listen man, you know roasting and trolling is my life.
The second you start coughing, ghost cock. I'm like, bro. It's more or less be salty. You won't be irritated. Like, come on, chill out. Damn.
Oh my god, Ruby. Alright people, let's get into this. So, new patch came out. Well, the patch notes are out. The patch actually isn't out. We don't know when it's coming out. We're gonna get an announcement at Evil Japan, but as of right now the patch isn't out. So I can show you what's getting changed, and then once the patch comes out I may do a couple matches, demonstrate. Maybe I'll like this game again, who knows. So one of the biggest things that they did is they nerfed cross combo. And what cross combo is essentially, if you call out an assist and then press tag and assist while that assist is out, you can essentially, you can have two characters out on screen at the same time. So you could do stuff like this, right? And stuff like that, you know? Stuff like that, right? This, honestly, I feel this is the most interesting part of cross tag, right? This would be interesting if it weren't for this one mechanic, right? So in cross combo, the way the game works is that both characters technically have a hitbox, right? Well, not both characters, but okay. So let me demonstrate something. Okay. Now, if you show this mode, Gordo does not have a hitbox in that mode, right? So let's do it again, right? Ruby walks back. I can't hit Gordo. He does not have a hitbox, right? So essentially, we can abuse this by doing this, right? Now, I've never actually practiced this, so I don't know how well it's gonna work. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that. So let's go full screen from Ruby. And let's have the thing do that. And I'm gonna try and shoot Gordo. Okay, I messed up. But let's try that again. You saw that? I could not shoot Gordo. So essentially, this move right here, in cross mode, I can cross combo. I can make this move right here invincible. Because this move does not have a hitbox. Gordo does not have a hitbox. For example, if I call assist in cross combo, then the game is programmed for that to have a hitbox. But if a character is just standing here, he doesn't have a hitbox. So what ends up happening is if I do a special move as Gordo, then switch out to Ruby, the game recognizes me as in this standing stance. So I don't have a hitbox, but I don't have a hurt box, excuse me. I don't have a hurt box, but I still have a hitbox. So I can still attack because I'm still throwing out a move. But the game doesn't recognize me as doing said move, so I don't have a hitbox. You can't hit me. So I'm essentially doing this move for free. And you can't do shit. Yeah. That's busted. Like, if y'all could actually see it, that's so busted. Right? So, essentially, that's getting taken out. Right? That's getting taken out. I don't know if... So let's try it again. See? I couldn't hit her. I couldn't hit him. I couldn't hit him. I hit Ruby, but I couldn't hit Gordo. Right? And Gordo's the problem. Right? So, essentially, I don't know if once they do this, once they do all that, Gordo, like, if after the patch, will I be able to hit this character? Don't know, right? Maybe, maybe not. But what the patch notes did say is that this right here, cross combo invul, is not a thing no more. That's not gonna happen no more. My shot is not gonna go through Gordo. It's gonna hit him now, which is really, really good. Next thing I want to talk about is DP assist, right? So essentially in this game, everybody has a 1-button DP. Well, technically it's 2 buttons, right? Technically it's 2 buttons. I have it set. What do I have it set to? There we go. Okay, so light and the tag button, you get a DP. And you can set this to a single button, right? So essentially, every character in the game has a 1-button reversal. Every last one. However, you cannot call assist during this. See, as you can see, I'm calling assist. If you look at my inputs, calling assist while I'm doing DP, it's not coming out, right? Also, if the computer, let me just demonstrate this real quick. We'll do reversal action, right? So if I do this, like if you punish a DP, the computer, well, not the computer, but you cannot burst, right? So the way burst works is if you do in a combo, I think I forget what it was actually. Was it tag and assist? Actually, let me test it. Yeah, it's tag and assist. If you press tag and assist in a combo, your opponent will come out, right? And your opponent, your assist, or your friend will come out, and they won't be able to, and you can basically break out of combos. That's what it is. It's a combo breaker using your assist, essentially. So if you punish a DP, you can't burst. Seems pretty balanced, right? For how easy it is in every character in the game having a reversal. Not really, right? Because no, you can't call assist during DP, but you can call assist before DP. So let's say I do a slightly delayed assist like Gordo's 6P, right? Or that move, for instance. Call assist, what are you gonna do? I'm safe. Completely safe assist. See, the computer is set to DP on the first frame that it can act, right? So, let's say I call assist DP. The computer couldn't act for all that time. So, I could do... and then boom, you try to do something, I can punish. Right? What's up, New Blitz? So let's do... I actually don't know all the implications of this. What I do know is that this is busted, because I get a free assist DP now. Right? So now, with the new patch, that is, again, not out yet, but with the new patch, they changed it to where... if you call assist before you DP, DP does not have invincibility. It still has the hitbox, it still has the hurt box, but it doesn't have invincibility. So what? But it still has all the other properties. So essentially, you call assist DP, I can hit you out of DP, and you still can't burst nothing because you just DP'd. Again, I think this is a great thing. I don't know if this will again, the patch isn't out yet, so we don't know exactly everything that this patch means. But what I do know is that these were very, in my opinion, very good changes. No more cross combo invulnerability, and no more DP assist. That's great. I think that's a really good change, and I think that since those things are out, and with all the character changes that they did, we're gonna see a whole lot more character variety. You know, because beforehand, in current meta of BB Tag, you see Ruby, you see Gordo, you see Narukami, you see Jin, you see Waldstein, you see Mitsuru, you may sing like, you see Azriel, and you see maybe like an Akihiko or two, right, and a Yang. You don't see, that's not a lot of characters compared to how many characters are in the game. Let's just go to character select real quick. How many characters you actually see, right? So you see this character, you see him, you see him, you see her in online, not really in a competitive level, or not a lot, but you see, but we'll just say, just for the sake of it, we'll say you see him, you see him, you see her, and that's it for Blazblue, right? How many characters are in Blazblue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So out of the 15 characters, only 3 of them were used competitively, right? How many Persona characters? Okay, so you saw Narukami, and you saw Mitsuru, right? And the Akihiko or 2. How many characters are in Persona? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 characters in Persona. You only saw 2 of them. How many in Under Night, right? So you saw Hyde, you saw Waldstein, you saw Carmine, and Ori every once in a while. A lot of Gordos. You saw a Morkava every once in a while. Like, a majority of the Unio cast you saw, actually. You saw a majority of the Unio cast, because Unio was extremely good in this game. So you saw Hyde. You didn't see, now granted, you saw a whole lot more Carmine, Waldstein, Gordo, and Yuzu than anyone else. But for the most part, you saw Under Night. The only characters you didn't really see were Linne, and Mika. You had a couple character-specific teams that had Batista, right? But for the most part, you didn't see a whole lot of her. Not half as much as you saw Yuzu, which isn't a problem because I love Yuzu, right? I like how there was a whole lot of Unio, but I don't like the reason for it. It's because these characters were OP. These characters were buff as shit, right? So you saw a whole lot of the Unio cast. And Ruby, how many Ruby characters did you see? Really, at competitive level, you saw Ruby, right? Maybe a Yang or 2, but mostly Ruby, right? You didn't see Weiss or Blake. Not in the current competitive meta. Maybe in the beginning, but not a whole lot now, right? You see a Yang every now and then, but mostly Ruby, right? So you saw 2 out of the 4 characters here. So how many characters was that total? 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you didn't see a whole bunch of characters compared to how many characters there are in this game total. 15 here, 10 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 20, 35, 38 characters. Out of those 38 characters, you saw 1, 2, 3. Really, it's 2.5, but we'll say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You saw 14 out of the 38, 39 characters in this game. That's not good, right? But this new patch, the way they buffed them, hopefully we'll see a whole lot more. Whole lot more characters, whole lot more variety, whole lot different teams. So that should be good, right? What I'm really excited for personally is the buffs they did to Persona characters, right? Because I already hate everything they did to Blazblue characters, right? All these characters are so dumbed down compared, well, literally that's for all of these characters except Ruby, because they've never had a fighting game before. But all these characters are so much cooler in their own original versions of their game. So I already don't like the versions of these characters, right? So Persona is at least giving me a reason to play these characters for a couple reasons. So I'ma just play easiest characters to show this with. We're just gonna play Narukami and Yosuke, and the other characters don't matter. I just want to demonstrate something real quick. So, according to the new patch notes, what's gonna start happening is I actually should have Persona characters to demonstrate everything. Just keep it simple.
Ready.
So,
Hello? I guess neither of them have been talking. Not really sure why, but damn it. I'm streaming right now, just in case you didn't know. Anyway, so according to the new patch notes, Persona characters got a really big buff. In the sense that, well, two things, right? Personas cannot be blown away when you burst. So let's just show this real quick. Alright, so as the game is now, a persona is cancelled if I cross burst, which is what it's called. If I cross burst this, a persona goes away, right? However, according to the new patch, let me actually pull up the notes right now. Word for word, it says personas are now invulnerable against crossburst. Invulnerable. Now, does that mean that if I crossburst and it only happens, like if I'm right here and I crossburst, it will only hit Narukami and the persona won't go away? Or will it mean that you simply just can't burst here and the persona will just keep attacking you no matter what? I don't know. Or will you burst into the persona? Because the persona goes away when you hit Narukami, right? Because when you burst right now, let's say, like I'm over here, you burst into Narukami and then the persona goes away, right? So what this actually means, we don't know. But what we do know is that it's a buff, a good one. Because whatever it means is that personas have burst safe, persona characters have burst safe setups, which is good. Right? Also, the next thing that it says is that personas are no longer receive pushback from reject guard with exceptions, right? So, let me demonstrate this. So, this is what a persona does, right? Like, that's just Narukami's basic attack. Now, what reject guard is if you spend a bar, you can push them away, right? What this new patch is saying is that if you do that, if you reject guard Narukami, the persona will stay in your face. And as you can see, one second. I keep doing it a little too early. The persona keeps attacking, right? The persona keeps attacking afterward. So if I'm still up close after I reject guard, that's hitting me. So basically, personas have reject guard and burst safe combos and pressure. Huge buff for Persona characters, and I like it because I love Persona and I love these characters. It's awesome, right? I think I think Yosuke has a better way of demonstrating this. Right? But you saw the persona keeps attacking afterward, which is so basically if the persona stays up close, you're still getting hit, right? Another thing is, let me demonstrate this. Right? So let's say you do that, right? First off, like, okay, let's actually have it do this. 1 second. Nope, that's the wrong button. Sorry. I have my DP button in this game is my grab button in normal Blazblue. So 1 second. Well, that's not how I want to do it. That's a little too delayed. Okay. No. Let's do it this way. Right, so basically, if I reject guard, I'm trying to think of a great way to demonstrate this, right? If I reject guard and move, right? And try to essentially, if I reject guard and move, and you initiate a grab while I reject guard, the way this game is set up is that reject guard, well, I will be in front of you, right? I'll be in front of you. I'm trying to think, how would I demonstrate this? Because I really want to show this. No. That's like the only way I could think of. Alright. Right? So first off, trying to grab is your best option for when you know, okay, my opponent is going to reject guard, right? That's your best option, right? However, if they delay it enough, they could just DP, right? And if they do it early enough, see, that worked in that situation, right? That worked in that situation because I'm doing it at a certain time. Narukami was actually pretty decent at this. However, in some cases, for certain characters, let me actually demonstrate this with Yosuke. Yeah, that should work, right? Alright. See, that was really the only way to really do that, handle that, right? That was really the only way to deal with this, right? But I'm trying to demonstrate, essentially, reject guard has a certain amount of invincibility on it, and it's really possible. It's actually happens quite a lot. I'm just having a hard time demonstrating it because I don't play this game that much. But this it happens quite a bit where you will reject guard. Well, you'll read the reject guard, you'll go for the grab, and you'll try and grab them on their invincibility frames, and it just won't work. It just won't happen. Like, you'll just whiff like that, and then they get a free whiff punish because you just whiffed grab in their face. That's not good. You don't want to whiff grab in someone's face, right? Especially a grab with as long an animation as that, right? You're just asking to get punished at that point. So essentially, this new patch, what it did is it reduced the invincibility on grab, right, on reject guard, to where that is a whole lot more likely to happen, or to keep happening, I should say. This is a lot more consistent. Is what I should be saying. So that's another thing I think is good. I think that's good. Right. That's good. And again, I'm having trouble demonstrating it, but trust me, this is a thing. It happens all the time. If you actually look at competitive matches, you may see it happen. So it's going to be more, again, like I said, more consistent to do stuff like this. Like when you think, oh, someone's going to reject guard, go in for the grab, boom, full combo punish, right? And they wasted a bar. So that's good. I like this new patch. It's not officially out yet. Apparently we're supposed to get a release date at EVO Japan, whenever that is. Hopefully it's soon. Hopefully. If I want to be 100% honest, I want this game to succeed. I want this game to succeed. I want to like this game. I want to feel as though I did not waste my money buying this game. And up until this point, I felt like that. I felt like, yo, this was a waste of money. This game is unbalanced. It's not fun. It's an insult to the great name that is Blazblue. And all the characters in this game are boring compared to their, like, original game counterparts. Right? And so, at least they're trying. At least they're trying to balance this game out, make characters more interesting, increase the diversity in characters you see. At least they're going out of their way and trying. Now, granted, I do not play this game a whole lot, so I do not know exactly what this patch could mean competitively, as I did with fighters, and I wasn't happy with the fighters patch. But hopefully this patch is good. I saw some people on Twitter and they liked the new patch, so you know, hopefully this makes the game fun again. Well, fun, because I didn't really have a whole lot of fun playing this game in the beginning. Like, when this game first came out, I was not interested, because I was like, okay, well, first, let me rephrase that. When the game was first announced, I'm like, holy shit, it's a new Blazblue game, first off, and they got Persona characters and Unio characters in the game. Ruby, I mean, yeah, that's kind of cool. I've never really been into Ruby, but they're like, okay, they got these characters, and it's like, whoa, like, they're just completely upstaging Capcom right now. Like, Capcom had just come out with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and Fighters was just so much better. First off, I was like, okay, so this is how you actually do Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Not that shit y'all had to play for a while. Oh, y'all want to do tag games, Capcom? Bet. Blazblue. Handle this, right? That's what I was thinking when this game was first announced, right? Not only are they getting roasted, right, but they get bodied right now, Capcom. And then I play this game and I'm like, wait, auto combos? No execution? What the fuck? So it's just mash button, call assist, mash button, super, or distortion? Word? And I wasn't happy. I wasn't. Then I was like, oh wait, so this game does have a little bit of depth with cross combo. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So this game is kind of like playing Carl, the way Mori designed it. He wants you to kind of like play the game with as like two characters, so he purposely made the game like, you know, the controls simple so you could still, you know, it's like the game is still accessible to everybody, but the concept, the overall concept is still the same. You're playing two characters, not one. And it's not just like one-on-one call assist. It's like two characters playing. Right? That's what it was supposed to be, right? And then it wasn't, right? Cross combo ended up being dumb. Cross combo ended up being dumb. And then DP assist was a thing. You know, it kind of ruined the game for me. And then not only that, but the competitive meta was really bad, in my opinion, right? Like, you only saw like 18 out of the 39 different characters. That's 20 characters you don't see at a competitive level. This game has like no diversity. You see all the same characters. I didn't like that, and so I just deleted this game. I did not like it. I did not have fun playing it. I'm just like, this game, not only is there no execution, but the only mechanic that gives this game any depth is busted. Right? So, and not only that, but happy birthdays. That's another thing that got nerfed. So essentially what a happy birthday is if you call your assist and in a combo, and then I hit you while you're doing that, I hit both you and your assist, right? As you just saw right there. Right, see? Watch this. See that? Look at this. Both your characters are at like half health now. Both of them. Yosuke was at less. I think Yosuke was at like 40, was at like 40% health, and you was at like 55. Like, I don't care. Happy birthdays is just a thing about tag games. But this game just had full on round start TODs. Because, oh, you called a bad assist? Boy, you're dead now. Like, this match wasn't even 15 seconds. Wasn't even 15 seconds. You called a bad assist at round start. I hit you and your assist, and then I comboed on you for 10 seconds, and then finish. That was not appealing to me. Right? Yeah, I don't mind happy birthday. I think it's an interesting mechanic, because if assist did not have hitboxes, that would be dumb, right? And if you couldn't and if I can combo both you and your assist, that looks pretty cool to me, right? I don't mind it, right? But fighters, I feel, handle this mechanic way better, in the sense that proration, or how easy, or like the amount of hit stun you keep your opponent in over time is drastically reduced on assists. So it's way easier. In short, it's way easier for your assist to fall out of a combo in fighters. So if you get a happy birthday in fighters, you have to take very specific routes to keep that assist in the combo. And then of course you tag them out, and then all the other stuff, snapback meta, all that. But you know, fighters handle that so much better than cross tag. You're not getting whole team TODs without like some crazy unrealistic situation that just never happens, like your opponent calling both assists at the same time, and then by some miracle both those assists get hit and the first character in the same hit. That does not happen in fighters. It just doesn't. And then you gotta keep those combos, those characters in that combo. That's just not possible. It doesn't work like that. But it does in this game. And you only have one assist to worry about in this game. You only have one assist to worry about in this game. Right? Look how easy that was. Oh, you started the game off with round start, I started off with button. Boom. Right? Let's say even if I don't use distortion, right? Let's say I don't use distortion. Well, I messed it up, but and again, I'm messing the combo up, but you see what I'm talking about. Yeah, but like you see what I'm talking about, right? It's just so easy to get big damage happy birthdays off of nothing. I just press square. And then both you and your tag character at 50%. Word? Yeah, that's not okay. I didn't even have to do a special combo, right? I just did my B&B. Let's say just for example, I have a character that actually syncs with Narukami really well, like Jin, right? A character like Jin. Let's see what happens now, right? Look at that! Look at it! And I'm not even doing cross combo. I'm not doing anything that gets me real damage. I didn't do anything that net me any real damage. I just did mash button, special move, assist, mash more button, distortion. That's it. And then both you and your assist are at lower than 50%? Fuck out of here. I'm not with that. Yeah, I was not a fan of how easy it was to happy birthday in this game. And it led to some ridiculously dumb situations. And so a combination of all of those things, you know, the fact that there's no execution, one button DPs, there's actually even... Look at this. What is it? Oh, that's not it. This is crap, right? I'm confused. What am I? Oh, okay. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. Wait a second. I promise I'm only half dumb. There we go. There we go. So, there is actually command air dash in this game. You don't have to actually press forward or forward back in this game. Or back in this game to air dash. You just press A, B, same time, in a direction, and you'll air dash in that direction. So this game, execution-wise, had nothing. No execution. It's all auto combos and quarter circle forward, quarter circle back. Right? Maybe down every once in a while. Then the only thing that gave it depth was busted. And then how easy it is to get happy birthday, and just all these things just made this game dumb to me, right? But hopefully, the fact that they nerfed literally all the problems except for execution that I had with this game, hopefully this game will become interesting again. Hopefully it'll be worth playing for me. If you like cross tag as it is now, I'm not judging you, but I don't like it. I really don't like it, like at all. So hopefully this fixes the game. And that's just gonna conclude this cross tag stream. Maybe mess around with it a little more off camera, but well, not off camera, but off stream. But that's it for now. Peace, everybody.